Hello there, welcome back to Crafters TV. Sorry I'm a little bit late joining you there. Just a few technical gremlins in the system, but all sorted now. And good to go. What is our final show on the penultimate day of what has been an incredible sweet 16th birthday celebration. We do have, though, a brand new launch for you from the big name, of course, of Totally Tiffany now, because we are in the midst of birthday celebrations. It means that all that fabulous stuff is still happening. There's still going to be 2 giveaways in this show, 2 opportunities to win something fabulous and get yourself in that prize draw for the Gemini Pro tomorrow. We also, of course, will have free posting packaging for UK customers. There is a free gift as well. So remember that daily changing £10 or $10 free gift, and then also free gifts at £50 in dollars and £100 dollars. Let me share those with you. Today's is the awesome stamp and stencil collection for you there. And then, of course, that tri-blend brush pen when you're spending over £50 or dollars, and the travel tool case as well for you when you're spending over £100 or dollars. And remember, double points across absolutely everything. Now, this is a craft house, so that's when we welcome some of our crafty friends into our studio. And this is a Totally Tiffany takeover, which is fabulous. And the lady herself, Tiffany Boom Spaulding, is there on the other side of the pond for us. How are you, Tiffany?
Boom, Joe, I'm so excited. You don't know how excited I am about this new Slide Stash and Store product line. I am over the moon with it. I'm sure everybody's tired of me talking about it already, but it is the coolest thing. Are we ready to just jump right in?
Listen, well, I'm not gonna come between you and this brand new launch, Tiffany, so you go for it.
Okay, so let me just tell you why the Slide Stash and Store exists. The Slide Stash and Store exists because I got tired of reaching back into a cabinet and knocking everything over trying to get the thing in the back, right? This product solves that problem. So these aren't very exciting. I'm just gonna pull them into the screen here really quickly. This is what we've got. We've got 6 different size of boxes that slide, stash, and store all of your goodies, okay? So today is the launch of all of them, and where am I going to start? I'm going to start with number 1. So they're just numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Super simple. We're going to start with number 1. So you can see, Joe, one of the things that's really important to me is how easy is it to get those products off your shelf and into your workspace. Look at that. So this is number 1, and you're going to be able to fit in number 1 everything from embellishment paste, dye for resin, your square re-inkers, Nuvo drops, paint. I mean, I just can't. Look at this. Imagine just being able to slide that off your shelf and get exactly what you needed, whether it's glitter, a re-inker. And these are all the different really cool things that are gonna fit in that Slide Stash and Store box number 1. Now, for those of you who are just tuning in, we had a contest to name these products. We're gonna reveal those winners later. Ooh, my sewing friends, how about that, huh? Ooh. Look at all that. Organize your thread by color, amazing. Visual, easy. And for those of us who do enjoy a little bit of sparkle in our life, look at all my glitter tapes there. So that's number 1. She's our littlest girl, and she is perfect for all your little stuff. Here's number 2, great for your standard craft paints, and for those of us who like to have a little something while we're crafting, perfect mini bar accessory as well. Big wide washi tape, right? I'm crazy for washi tape, but look at those big tapes. They're just so easy to store, and I want you to notice how easy it is for me to actually get to them, bring them to my workspace, use that glitter, different sizes, different shapes of bottles. Now this is number 2, like I said. You can see this is a 2-ounce glitter bottle, super easy. And then again, when I'm done with those products, now imagine if I just had all of these bottles and jars. Well, here, we'll just show you. Here's number 2 again. No, this is that's 2. If I had all of these guys just on the counter, just on a shelf, right? And I needed the one in the back, and this is what happened, right? You're just chasing them all around. Not anymore, my friends. You are gonna put everything in, easy, fast, accessible, and when you want it, you pull it off your shelf, and when you're done with it, you put it back. This is also number 2, Adhesive Central. So look at all the different things that you can fit in there. Now we're all using adhesives, every different type when we're crafting. We're using the one that undoes the adhesive as well. But perfect, easy, fast, you can get to your adhesives. Now, when you think about this, if I put this on the front of my workspace, right, now I can get to those things, still have all my workspace, and these bottles and jars, they're not rolling around on my workspace. They are right there at the very front. I'm taking out what I need, using it, and putting it back, and you know this is one of the hallmarks of the Totally Tiffany line. Is it easy? Is it accessible? Can I get to it? Can I see it? And then, can I just put it away? Okay, so that's box number 1, box number 2. Let's bump into box number 3. Now, all of these are 13.5 inches long, and they're different heights front to back and different widths across the front, right? So what I want you to encourage you to do, this is right on the website, download your... This is going to give you all of the individual dimensions and also tell you everything that we recommend storing in whichever box. So you're going to love that. Here we have stickers, right? Thickers. These are something that are hard to store because they're big and they're bulky. This is perfect in the number 3 box. We're going to see this a little bit later with some, oh no, we're going to see it right now. Here it is. Number 3, we've got template storage here. So all of those different templates that you use for tracing, they're right here. They're at your fingertips. They're, again, that same thing. I'm just going to move this to the front of my workspace. And now here's the other thing about Totally Tiffany. We've always got our stagger going on, right? Some people get their swagger on. We get our stagger on. So now if I'm going to pull out this blue tray, I'm going to do it opposite so you guys can actually see. But I can literally stagger my products on my workspace so I can get to this and get to this, right? Super simple, really, really easy. So this is box number 3. Oh, you know I'm a junkie for tools. So this is paper, punch, all the things I need to go with this pinwheel punch board, including the instructions. They're all right there. And so one of the biggest challenges with something like a punch board, any kind of tool like this, you're going to see with stamping platforms, they're not flat. So you can't stack them up. You can't slide them in and out, right? It's really difficult to store them. Everything gets hooked on each other and hung up on each other. What we've done with the Slide Stash and Store now is made everything slidable and squared it up. So it's going to fit right back on the shelf, right next to those big bottles of paint that you don't know what to do with now or where you're going to store them. They're going to fit perfectly in this number 3 box. Okay, let's bump up to number 4. Oh. Okay, one thing I really want to bring to your attention is that so here, standard spray paint, these products, the Slide Stash and Store, and I'm going to show you, are going to work all over your house. I want you to think about every cabinet, every cupboard that you reach into, whether it's under your bathroom sink, your kitchen sink, wherever it is that you knock things over, right? Here we go. Paint, Mod Podge, decorative rocks, armor etch, all those big bulky things, they're all right here, and they're all boom, 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 back on the shelf. All right. Cutting platforms. You can't go wrong. These are something that gets lost every time you craft. Now, set them down. Pull them in and out of the box. When you're done, you're getting also small, like cutting mats, anything like that is going to fit in there. Another tool we have a hard time squaring up for storage, guillotine cutter, paper trimmers, right? Perfect in there. You can't just shove that on the shelf because it's lumpy in every direction. It just creates kind of a pile of madness. Ooh, you know I don't like that. Right back on the shelf when I'm done using it. Okay, so that's number 4. We're going to go over here. We're going to start with number 5. Ooh. Hello, my buddy bag friends. Okay, so a lot of you look at my studio and you say, how do I get that? How do I get that easy access to buddy bags? My shelves aren't spaced that way. I've got 12 inches of shelf, so I'm losing all that space. Right here. You are going to stand your buddy bags up, label the front, and I just use a little quilter's clip and just a piece of white card to label the front of that. And now I'm going to be able to get vertical, you know that's my favorite word, with my buddy bags and maximize that space. So if you don't have tight shelving, you can't, you just have gaps between your products. Not anymore. Look at that. So it's a perfect way to get your buddy bags vertical, label still really, really easy to access and see. All right, my quilting sewing friends, where are your quilting rulers? Where are your embroidery hoops? They're right here. Again, they're not stacked, they're not buried, none of that stuff. They're just accessible, they're at your fingertips, easy, 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 right? Of course, what else do you work with when you're sewing? Patterns. So this is a perfect box to store 2 rows of patterns. And depending, obviously quilting patterns are much thinner than sewing patterns, but you're going to get somewhere between 20 and 30 patterns in there. It's going to be easy to find. Again, get your label on the front, and you are going to be rocking the perfectly organized craft room. I know what you're thinking. Will these fit on my IKEA cubes? And the answer is big, big, giant yes. How many are going to fit in your IKEA cube? Well, as I was saying, they're all different dimensions in the front. So it just depends which size you put in. But they absolutely fit lengthwise into your IKEA cubes. Okay, now we are going to bump over to Big Bertha. Big Bertha got her name from the very beginning when I first started talking about these because she is a big girl who can handle all kinds of things. So yarn, you know the question. Can I put my 12 by 12 in Big Bertha? Absolutely. Load it up with Scrap Masters. So one of the things we do with Scrap Masters is put them into our paper handlers. Well, now you can put so many more into Big Bertha. Question, can I put my Cricut mats in Big Bertha? Yes, you can. Next question, will they fit in my IKEA Calyx or Expedite in Big Bertha? Yes, they will. My shelf is a little lower here than the Calyx, so they won't fit on my shelf that way, but in the Calyx they will. Okay, again, let's get crazy with the buddy bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, if you are looking for the perfect way to organize your room and get everything up on the shelf, this is it. You can put, 7 buddy bags right here. So markers, ribbon, washi tape, glitter glues, they're all right here. They're all accessible. And guess what else, Joe? This is for you, my friend. No, I'm going to save this moment. I'm going to save the boom moment. You hang on, Joe. I have something for you. Okay. This is my button press. All right. We're talking about tools that you buy and never use because you can't find them or they're a pain in the neck to get. I have just squared up my button press, right, by putting it in this box. I've got it labeled. I can see it. I've got the components. I've used 2 of our storage and supply cases to hold all the different bits and pieces. Now I've got the entire setup, the button press, all the accessories and tools. I can bring it out, use it, and put it right back on my shelf. Okay, Joe, are you ready for the big boom?
Oh, always.
Guess what it is, my friend? Guess what the boom is?
Give me the double boom.
The boom, boom, boom is that, yes. I'm sorry I don't have one of these on my works. What is this?
Oh, I was going to ask you this. This is exactly what I was going to ask you. It was my first question.
And the answer is boom, boom, boom. Yes, they fit in your lowest toe. Everybody from Big Bertha all the way down to number 1. Ooh, which I wanted to say in a few minutes or a little while before the show's over. Winner, chicken dinner. On this piece of paper are the winning names because we have named box number 1 through 5, right? Bertha was christened at birth, but now the rest of the girls are getting names. So you want to stay tuned and see who the winners were for this. So, all right, Joe, what do you think? Who's your favorite? Which one's your favorite? What are you going to do with it? Tell me all about it.
How
do I buy this, Joe?
I think they're like children. How are you meant to pick your favourite one? I think you just need all of them. I think you're going to love them all absolutely equally. I love what Tiffany has done here. I love that you've got a different size container for pretty much everything that is going to be in your stash. What are you going to be putting in yours? That's what I want to know. How are you going to be reorganizing your craft space with these? Those details there on the screen are the best way to get the best value, because with that you are going to get 3 of each of the sizes. 3 of number 1, 3 of 2, 3 of 3, 3 of 4, 3 of 5, and 3 of 6. So that is going to give you 3 of absolutely everything. Now maybe you're looking at that and thinking, brilliant, I want 3 of all of them. What I also want to do is I want to add 2 or 3, I want to add 3 more of number 1 in there because I've got loads of these smaller products, mixed media products. We do have them all available individually for you. So you can either build your own bundle, or what you can do is you can go for that main deal, get the best value, and then add some extras into there as well. So if you want to go for number 1, you can go for that on its own, $6.99. As you can see, or $8.99. We also have size number 2, which is this one here, $7.99 or $9.99. That will get you 3 extra of this size just here. If you want to go for some extras of size number 3, which is this one, details are there for you. If it's number 4 you want to go for extras of, you can. Details are there for you, which is number 4 we're looking for. Ooh. So these are the price is correct for the price is correct for size 4. The details there are say size 3. That is the details for size 4. If you want to go for more of size 5, then you can go for these details just here. $14.99 or $16.99 gets you another 3. If you want to go for more of these ones, number 6, then absolutely you can. Big Bertha. $16.99 or $18.99 if you want to go for that one. Each of the details of those there that I gave you will give you 3 further containers. If you want the best value though, and I think this will be the starting point for you, is these details here. $56.75 or $67.15. It's already a great saving. We're going to give you more, of course, more discount as well using your Club Inspired discount too. So many of you are absolutely raving about these in the comments. Let me just read a few out for you. James loves them. Barbara saying already ordered mine. Evelyn's excited. I need help getting motivated to organise, says Leah. Well, you are in the right place, Leah, let me assure you. I like that you can see what's in each container, says Georgia. I have to have things in baskets or I forget what I have. Well, these are perfect. You're going to be able to see right through and into these, which is brilliant. Laquiet says, just I think I've got it all organised. I buy more stuff that needs to be organised. Absolutely. We're going to get you organised in the show. Hannah Law says, watching mesmerised. I love all this organisation. God's blessing says, end up with so many packages when I arrive from vacation. I had to have my neighbours pick them up and hold them for me. My husband didn't see them all. Get them stored away quick before he sees them. That is what I would say to you. Right, more great products with Tiffany next. I'll just give you the details first. It's the 12x6 supply storage collection we're going to take a look at. Over 30% off on this, which is amazing. It's a back in stock item for you as well. Platinum members, I think at $12.80 or $16 is a case of how many of these you're going to go for, because they are awesome. And this is a really lovely collection, this one, Tiffany, isn't it? That people are going to find super useful.
It's really, really useful. It's a great way to combine and conquer all of those little things. Now, you're getting the box, and then you're getting a variety of the storage pockets. And I know they're kind of hard to see, sort of the pocket designs here, but you're going to get a variety of them. So the dimensions are 12x6, basically. So it's going to hold all kinds of things. So I have just loaded a couple of the pockets up, and I'm going to put them in the box here for you. So this is what we call the big square. And you can see I've got stencils and stamps in here that go together, right? So they're going to fit in there perfectly. Now, this product line was designed around Kiwi Lane templates. So here is the 6x12, the single pocket, loaded with embellishments and stickers. And of course, we know at Crafter's Companion, we are all die junkies. So I have taken my 5x7 magnets, and I have all this whole collection of tag dies, and I just trimmed up the magnets so they fit in the pockets. Here we go. I've got an Easter collection as well. Everything fits so nicely into the box. These great big stickers, the great big stamps, which are always difficult to store, those are going to fit in there. So it's going to work for a huge variety of products, but works really well for tracing templates. So let's take a quick look, and you can see I've just labeled those templates, the different styles. So there's the border templates, there's the flower templates. Really easy to keep those things organized, find exactly what you need, get your different sizes and shapes, look at the different pocket configurations. So it's really a perfect way to stay organized, especially when you're grouping products together that you're going to use together. So in this situation, all of these tracing templates are products that you would probably use together while you're creating a card or a scrapbook page, or even doing a home decor product or project. But then all of the boxes are just going to line up so nice and neatly on your shelf. We've got the nice handles on the top. And of course, boom, boom, they are absolutely going to fit in your lowest tote as well. So it's just a super nice, compact way to organize everything from dies and stamps to stickers. And of course, those tracing templates as well. Perfect for scrap storage also. So if you're looking for a place to contain and control those scraps, or you want to keep a little collection of scraps next to your Gemini machine or next to your Gemini Mini, so that when you're just cutting tiny things, you've got those little scraps there. This is a perfect solution for sort of, like I like to say, combine and conquer those things. So I think, and like you said, Joe, it's been sold, came in, went out, came in, went out. So this is the first time we actually have everything in stock at the same time. It's probably not going to last very long, but if you love the box size, the 12x6 size, and you love the pockets, this is a great collection. It's been put together really well, and you are going to be able to store so many things, and then also be able to take those little things with you as well with that nice carrier box with the handle on the top. It's just really, it's just a no-brainer basic for your craft room for organizing your supplies.
Yeah, I think that, with this, if you are starting your journey with Tiffany, I think if there's sort of core elements of the collection that you need, and these 12x6 supply storage collection is definitely part of that. What you're getting in there again, of course, is the box itself. You're getting the triple pocket, the big square storage, the single pocket storage, and also the mix and match cards within there as well. So it's a really great starting point, and grab it whilst it's on such an amazing deal, which is fantastic. £16, $20, $12.80 or $16 for platinum members. Lots of you choosing to multi-order on these already, which is very, very understandable. Remember, you are getting the box itself and then the pockets. The pockets are brilliant in or away from the box as well, I would say. So you've got lots of options there on how you use it. Francine is saying, I love the versatility of Tiffany's products. Mariah says, I'll be using these the slide stash and stores. I'll be using them under the kitchen sink, in the bathroom, the linen closet. I already see more of these in my future. They are so handy all the way around the home. Oh no. Is that right, Georgina? Georgina, she is nearly fallen off her chair. So we're not talking about this, we're talking about the slide stash and store, yeah? Oh, this 12x6 half has gone on the 12x6 already. But it's just like jump from 0 to a half. So if you've got that in your basket, think about checking it out would be my recommendation. Right, very busy still on the slide stash and store, which we'll be going back to in a moment. Other things in this show. It's going to be one of those shows where it's getting so busy we're going to start to get a bit giddy soon. Let me get through some of the other stuff in the show for you. 6x6 fab file, $6.99 or $7.99. These are brilliant. So you get the 6x6 size, you can go for that individually, or you can go for the 5x7 size fab file. This is the hot ticket out of the lot of them. This is the one that you're loving, the 5x7, more so than the other. Still very busy on the other two, but that's your favourite. It does come in an 8x8 size as well, which is fantastic, which is that one there. That's $6.99 or $7.99. And then what we've also got is a 4x6 with 5 pockets for you too. So you can also go for that option. Patty says, I have the TT cardboard boxes for paper. Going to start replacing them with the big Bertha. I love to be able to see all the things that are in there. Absolutely. Now, anyone that's been watching these shows long enough will know the love affair that I have with this next item. And my, oh my, we had to do something special for you for birthday, and we have done it. We have got the biggest bundle I remember seeing of buddy bags available for you at the moment. I believe you are getting 18 buddy bags. It's like the ultimate collection of buddy bags. Now, you're not going to get the lowest totes. We're just showing you, though, how they all store beautifully in the lowest tote. The lowest tote is available separately over on the website. You can go and find that over there. If you want to revolutionize the way that you store and the way that you access your products, then I think the buddy bag Tiffany is doing that for tens, hundreds of thousands of crafters, isn't it, all around the world?
You know what? The buddy bag is, again, a craft room basic. Once you start using buddy bags, you're never going to go back to anything else. They're lightweight, they're clear, they're portable. They just, everything we need as crafters, and they're made in every dimension that you could possibly use to organize and transport your craft supplies or store them as well. So if you're new to buddy bags, what makes them unique is that they all have these little interior boxes, and the interior boxes all have this clear wrap on them. So when you get them, you're going to fold them together. Now, why am I showing you this? Because they're going to come flat in the package, and you're going to put them together, but they're so clear that you might miss that they're in the package. So you're going to pull off the clear, you're going to hook the notch and tabs together in each of the boxes, and then you're going to load those boxes into your buddy bags, and that is the thing that is giving your buddy bag that dimension, that strength, that durability. So don't miss the boxes, they're key. So we're going to start with Barbara. This is also Barbara empty. Barbara has 2 boxes inside. And so this is loaded up with ink pads. Okay. So a lot of people say, okay, that's great. There's my ink pads, but my manufacturer says store them flat. Well, one of the beautiful things about buddy bags is now your ink pads are stored flat, right? So you can just put them right on the shelf. All of them have this nice little handle. So when you drop them into your lowest tote, or when you're putting them into your big Bertha for storage in your slide stash and store, it's going to be so easy to pull them in and out, see everything, and get to what you need. Okay, who's next after Barbara? Brandy. Brandy has been moved over here for a moment. Brandy is part of our, no, she's in here. She's in number 5 now. So Brandy is awesome. She is designed for long, thin things like rulers and paintbrushes and tracing templates and all of those kind of things. So whether it's a ribbon ruler, a centering ruler, a basic ruler, all of them are going to fit in Brandy, and you are going to love her. Now, my husband also uses Brandy in the garage to store paintbrushes, like the house paintbrushes. So keep in mind, anything that you buy today, someone else in your family may usurp for some other purpose. Okay, who's next after Brandy? Dawn is our next girl. Sorry, I always have to sing when I hear Dawn's name. So Dawn, I'm gonna put her over here, also has 4 little boxes on the inside. And that is why all of these things stand up nice and neat and straight, and they stay accessible, right? Everything's not piling up in the bottom of the bag that you have to paw through. So Dawn is great for things like crayons and gelatos and glue sticks and adhesive. She also, for those of you in the UK, her little boxes are the perfect size for tea bags. So if you like to keep a stash of tea in your desk drawer, Dawn might be the girl to do that for you as well. Who's after Dawn? Terry, tall Terry. So one of the things that we like to talk about is multiple uses. So here's Terry, and she is loaded up with markers, and you can see that, yes, she does in fact have some tri-blends in there. So you can fit tri-blends, you can fit Artist Loft, you can fit Tombow, any of those longer markers are going to fit in there, except chameleons. You chameleon people, they don't fit in here. But everything else is going to fit nicely in Terry. But she also is great for other things as well. So this is like a little picnic pack. I've got napkins, forks, knives, spoons, straws, everything that goes in my picnic basket, all my silverware and utensils, they're all right here, easy to access, easy to take with me, and they stay neat and clean while I'm actually transporting them around. Now, Terry has kind of a sister named Deborah. So let me pull out Terry again. So you can see Terry's a little bit taller, right? Here's Deborah. So Deborah is awesome for things like colored pencils, and of course for colorista markers. Again, you're thinking I'm supposed to store those on the side. Well, now they are on the side, or now they're on the side. So keep that in mind that you can just rotate them. So taller markers are going to be in Terry. Your shorter markers are going to be in Deborah. Both of them have this little feature here where when you're using them, you can roll back the lid. It's got another piece of hook and loop on the back. And now you've got this easy access to your markers, but then when you want to store it or transport it, it's easy to close up as well. So Deborah and Terry, kind of sisters in the pen and marker storage community. All right, moving on. Who's our next girl? Merle the Pearl. Merle is so flexible. I'm going to show you a couple of different uses for Merle. So this came up in the last Tuesday live event that I did. So every Tuesday I do a live event where I just answer questions and help people solve their problems. And someone said, what can I do with all my embossing powders? Well, this is Merle. We know that because her name is on the bottom of the bag. So when you get your buddy bags, cut the name off the label, throw it in the bottom of the bag so you remember who she is. This is Merle loaded up with dog water bowl, dog leash, poop bags, flashlight, dog food. This goes under the seat of my car. So again, the multiple uses you're going to find are just totally, I mean, there's so many things that you can do, so many different ways to use these that you definitely want to take advantage of at least one set, maybe two. Who's next? Katya, where are you, my friend? She's a bigger girl. She holds a variety of different products. So here is Katya. I'm going to pull. So again, almost everything we make is sort of cross-crafting, right? So these are bias tapes and rickrack. Things belong in your sewing area. This is our small die and stamp pocket. And so your small dies, your small stamps, any sort of small embellishments, right? There's the sample. There's the dies. So it's like a mini filing system of all those tiny things. And it's also portable. So it works really great for all kinds of crafting supplies, but also perfect for things like your sewing supplies as well. So Katya has, again, 4 boxes. That keeps everything nice and neat and organized when standing up the way it's supposed to stand up. All right, who's after Katya? Edna? Edna? Now, Edna and Merle are almost twins. Merle has ears, flaps on the end, and Edna does not, right? She doesn't hear well. We all have children who don't hear well. Well, that's what Edna is. So these are distress inks. You can fit 18 or 19. I like 18. You can actually fit 19, but 18 gives you a little finger room. So there she is with distress inks. Look how easy it is to pull these out of my thing. Here she is with ribbon. So Edna is perfect for ribbon, but also for distress inks. It looks like 2 totally different bags because of the shape, but she will fit both things absolutely perfectly and give you great storage for everything from a ribbon to distress inks. Teresa. Okay, Teresa is also over here. I'm going to pull this out. Teresa is one of our little girls. Look at her. She has got re-inkers galore, or small bottles of glitter. So all of those tiny things that you want to transport and keep contained, that is where you're going to find Teresa does her best work. So she's really easy to work with, and she'll hold 10 or 11 bottles just depending on how small they are. All right, who's next? Shelly? Oh, Gail. Gail. Oh, more Shelly. Gail, you know I'm an adhesive junkie, right? This is Gail. Long and narrow. She's perfect for things like this. She's also going to work for paints and sprays and that type of thing. If you use the oval style ink pads, she will hold a dozen of the oval style ink pads as well. So again, very versatile, really easy to work with. Are we on to Shelly, maybe? Oh, Monica. I'm trying to get to Shelly. I love her so much. Okay, this is Monica. She is 4x6. Perfect for storing 4x6 cards, card blanks, envelopes, but also a great way to sort and organize photos. So if you're a scrapbooker and you want to get 300 photos organized, you're going to do a whole album project. You can see I have mine marked. These are for Max's album. These are for London's album, M and LT. But this is a great way to store anything that's 4x6 and make it very accessible. And again, of course, very visual. So that's Monica. Shelly, not smelly Shelly, just Shelly. So one of my favorite things for Shelly is barrel ribbon, because it bounces all around when you try to pull the ribbon out. And I have them contained in here, and I can feed that ribbon out through the loop there, and it's just like a ribbon dispenser. So Shelly is great for ribbon. My husband has a load of Shelly golf balls in his golf bag. That's how he keeps those contained. Look at your memento inks, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16 memento inks are going to fit in Shelly, but Shelly was born for washi tape. So all my Christmas washi tape in one Shelly bag. Think about putting your Halloween washi tape or your washi tape by Rainbow, right? Maybe you're a planner junkie like I am and you have all your planner tapes together. This is what Shelly was born for. That is her groove. Who else? Let me put on my bag. Irene. And whenever I think of Irene, then I think, come on, Irene. But it's not come on, Irene. It's come on, Eileen. Okay. Irene is named after my sister, who happens to be here today in the studio audience, Sister Teresa Irene. So perfect for quick quotes, powder puff inks. Other ink pads also fit in here. Now, the unique thing about Irene is she has 2 strips of loop Velcro on the front, and that means if you have short things like powder puff inks, you can pull the lid tight. But if you have something taller in there, like Close to My Heart ink pads, you can leave the lid up and use that top, and now you've got all that extra space for taller items to be stored in there as well. So Irene, not only is she named after my sister, she is also very versatile and useful. Sue, sweet Sue. Sue's a little bit of a bigger girl, perfect for ink pads, but she is big and bulky. So, well, I've got these 10 big square ink pads in here, right? Really easy to use again. She's also going to fit things like small tools, flowers, that type of thing. You're going to love her for all of those items as well. So Sue is a bigger girl and really versatile and useful. Leanne. Woo, Leanne is our big girl. Well, we have a couple of big girls now, I guess. So Leanne, it was designed, instead of having the crystal clear box, she's got kind of the whitish box. You can still see through it, but the reason we gave her that heavier material, the box, is that so she could handle heavier things like, it's hard to see through that light reflection on there. Like, look at those big heavy punches, right? There's lots of them in there. They weigh a ton, but the box, the extra Velcro, she has ears like Merle, can really help get Leanne organized. Great for keeping things like tools together. So this is my Chalk Couture tool set. Everything's together in one place. Really easy, simple to use. Karen, where are you, Karen? I know you're here. Karen is very popular. She always has been. Look at her. There she is. So Karen, we used to call this Crazy for Card Making Karen. It was born from Karen, who worked for me, who was a crazy card maker. So we came up with all the sizes and shapes of things that were most common for her. So things like dies and stamps in our 5x7 pockets with the 5x7 magnets. But then all of your card blanks, envelopes, all of those are going to fit in there. You can even use her to store your completed cards. Makes it easy to find those themes or events that you want to give a card for. Really fast, really easy. She's got this nice angled side, right? So almost like an old recipe card file that you're going to get tons of stuff in there, and it's so visible. And that is, I think, what people like most, is being able to see those different pockets, those different card blanks, the different cards, all really easy, fast, simple. Stephanie. Okay. Stephanie is you ink junkies. This is the bag for you. So you are going to get, when you get your Stephanie bag, in the Stephanie bag, you are going to find these weird little white stickers, right? You got a sheet of white paper stickers. The idea with the stickers is, I'm going to show you. So some manufacturers do a great job. Well, I shouldn't say that. Most manufacturers do a great job with their colors, but you can't actually see the colors. So this is the Stephanie bag. She's loaded up with ink pads, and you're going to use those little stickers to actually ink them up and stick them on your ink pad. And now you can totally see what that color is, really have a good comparable, and get 100% the real color. So the Stephanie bag is ideal for inks. She's also going to be great for storing things like craft paints. Again, she's got those 4 sections. Super simple. Okay, I think Kirsten is next. Ooh, Kirsten's been out of stock for a while. She is back. The 9x6 pockets are back. The 8x5 magnets are back. So Kirsten is the big sister of Karen, And I'm going to show you them together because that is a regular question that I get. So those are the size differences, right? So 9x6 on Kirsten, 5x7 on Karen, but they're definitely a similar shape, right? You're going to see the same sort of recipe card shape on those. And then she's going to be ideal for great big stamp sets, great big dies. You're going to use her with the 9x6 pockets and the 8x5 magnets. Look at that. All the stuff that's been kind of a challenge to sort, store, and organize previously, those giant stamp sets, right? They're going to be perfect in the Kirsten bag. Now, Kirsten's been sold out for a long time, and so have her pockets. So it's really exciting that the 9x6 pockets, that the 8x5 magnets, that they're all back in stock. If you're a planner junkie, this is a planner set, right? So you're getting that bigger set of dies, perfect way to sort, store, and organize it right here in Kirsten. She won't be around for long. She's a hot item like Karen. So if you need this bigger size, today is the day to take advantage of that.
Wowzers!
All the buddies, Joe.
Wowzers!
Pick a favorite.
Wowzers trousers! You managed to get through. That was like the biggest buddy bag marathon we've ever been on. That's because it is the most amazingly large bumper collection. We had to do something special for our sweet 16th birthday celebrations, and that is, of course, what we have done. If you want to get your hands on it right now, absolutely you can. It is so busy for so many items over on the website at the moment. Do grab that. I need to tell you about the Slide Stash and Store, that a whopping great 40% of that has now sold out and gone. If you want to get your hands on it, you will need to be quick. It is the brand new item. I think the best thing we can do is give you all, I can see a lot of bulging baskets over on the website. So whilst you get checked out, let's share with you some of the details of our Sweet 16th.
It's our Sweet 16 and you're invited to join our blooming brilliant birthday celebrations.
It's a special birthday for Crafters Companion and we're absolutely fizzing with excitement. We can't wait to celebrate with you.
From the 11th to the 24th of October, we have got sensational new launches, amazing offers and delicious crafty surprises coming your way.
You're in for a real treat on Crafters TV when a party is in full swing with live fun and amazing crafty treats every day.
There's no need to RSVP, just visit the Crafters Companion website to find out more and get ready to celebrate our sweet 16th birthday.
Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey tool from Crafters Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set, so you'll never be without one. So get your Pokey tools while you can, check out our Crafter's Companion website and stock up.
Wowzers, so busy now across there on the website. Lots of you chatting away, loads of love for the products, the new products that Tiffany is bringing to us, and also the buddy bags. The interior boxes in the buddy bags are a game changer, says Hannah. Sets TT containers, apart from all the others, makes them so sturdy. Adrena says all of these buddy bags have so many uses. Ema saying thank you for this demo. I have Catty. I didn't know what you could do with it. Using it for small dice, so excellent. Becky is putting together a shopping list for all the storage that she might need at the moment. Wendy's just got in from work. She's so glad to be here. I'm glad you're here as well, Wendy. And Lisa says, I love the TT bags. Such great value for money. They are, none more so than when we've got brilliant offers for you as well. We're going to have a look at something else that myself and Tiffany launched not that long ago, and it proved exceptionally busy. It's the Hang and Hold Organizer Collection. Now, it's all available. Here's the Hang and Hold Organizer organizer collection, which is this element just there. So that's going to get you everything you can see. It is all available to purchase individually, and it's all on a 3 for 2 as well. So do have a look over on the website and have a little look at the components that you might need. For me, this is all about creating storage space where you didn't think you had any storage space whatsoever, because of course we all have the end of desks and shelves that we're going to be able to use this for. I know Tiffany is standing by to take us through it. Tiffany, this was so busy when we launched it. I'm so pleased we've been able to get this back in stock.
You know what? The hang and hold is, just like you said, Joe, it is a space creator. So the space at the edge of your table, at the edge of your desk that you didn't know you could use for storage, that is what this is going to do. So the main component is the bar. The bar has it's 24 inches long. It has 2 clamps that'll hold up to 2 inches between the end. It's got rubber pads on it. My one thing I want to tell you is when you twist this onto your tabletop or your desktop, you don't have to twist it down really tight. Get it on there so you can't tug it off. So it's tight, but you don't really need to twist it in really hard. Gorilla grip it, as my brother-in-law says. And then that is going to give you this 24-inch long hanging space, and you are going to hang the rest of the components off that bar space. So the space between the 2 bars is 12 inches, or the 2 clamps is 12 inches. So that's all you need. You could hang this on a 12-inch wide table and let your end pieces just hang off, or on a 20-inch table and have 4 inches hanging off. So you don't have to have the full 24 inches. You just have to have the 12 inches between the 2 clamps. Then what you're getting, what you can choose, because the collection includes these 3 pieces, but you can add more. So if there's something that speaks to you, I need more of those, or I love that, you can pick up the other pieces. So you've got the basic bin, and I'm going to show all of them to you loaded. You've got the tool bucket, and the tool bucket has 2 removable panels that kind of separate that out. We'll segment that tool bucket out. And then you also have the supply bin, same thing. It could be a big open bin, or you can put the 2 dividers in. There's already one in there, and segment that off so you have divided sections. So those are the basic pieces, and then you can add to that, of course, you can add your cup holder. So this also doubles as a, can you tell what my drink of choice is? It doubles as a tool bucket as well. So if you're not putting your water bottle, your soda, or something like that in there, you can absolutely use it for other things. Okay, so let's take a look at what are we going to do with it once it's loaded up, or what are we going to load it up with? And I'm going to ask my lovely assistant, Tisa, to come and grab these from me so that I have a little bit more space, because I have to reach over my desk here. So normally this is going to be next to you on your workspace. I have it on the front of my desk so you can see it better. So look at this. This one is loaded up with kind of all the crafting basics, right? All the different things that I might be working on. I got my mini cutter there. This one has 2 hooks on the short end, 3 hooks on the long side, so you can hang it on your bar either way. So I'm going to hang this the long way, and I'm going to clip it over the bar. I'm just going to push it down, and you can see now my desk has just gotten 6 inches longer. Okay, I've got my tool bucket also loaded up with basic tools, all the things that I need. And now the nice thing about this is it's versatile enough that you can set it up for just stamping when you're doing stamping. You can I've got one hooked on my cutting cart, so whether I'm using a Cricut or a Gemini, I've got all the pieces for that. Look how easily it just connects. We're talking crafting, so here's the basic bin. I've got my cutting mats and my platforms in there, cutting platforms. I've got paper. I've got even my favorite magazine, which happens to be the newest one out right there. And now I'm just going to clip that on. I don't have my glasses on, so looking over the edge here. Oh, I'm hooked on my thing. Okay, there we go. Oh! So remember when I said don't gorilla grip it? Maybe you should grip it a little bit more tightly. You can get in there too, so just grab it. I just didn't twist it on there. I think I only did this once. Yeah.
No problem.
Sorry,
right, let me just recap the details of that.
there.
What I want to do is just go through. It's all available individually for you. Definitely tighten yours up from the front when you tighten yours up. Don't do it from around the back. Right, let me go through. It's all available, so you can buy it as a collection if you want, or what you can do is pick and choose your own collection. So you can go for the bar firstly, which is this one just here. That's the hang and hold bar. at $19.99 or $29.99 if you want to go for that. All of these are, of course, available on 3 for 2 as well. So you've got that one. Then you can go for the hang and hold supply bin, which is that one, $19.99 or $24.99. We also have the bucket, $18.99 or $19.99 if you want to go for that one. Remember, double points across absolutely everything. Also, Kathy C says, oh, I forgot the other ones, haven't I? Pool bucket, what's the other one? The bin, the basic bin, that's available. Now that's got 8x8 papers are perfect to go in there as well. $18.99 or $24.99. We then have as well, don't forget the cup holder, which is fantastic, $13.99 or $19.99. So if you want to go for that one. And remember, any of these are on a 3 for 2, which is fantastic. So Kathy C says, I got this hang and hold when it first came, and it's totally changed my small space. And also, Diane needs one of these as well. Right, we're just going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with you very, very shortly on the other side of this.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Right, it is time that we pick our first winner of this particular show. So let's dig in and have a look who's going to be the winner. So it is number 51, and that winner is Karen Ozier. Number 51, Karen Ozier. So let's pop that up there onto here. Karen, you are going into the bucket. In you go. And let's pop you up onto the list. So 51 I said, didn't I? Oh, you've won some 3D embossing folders and stencils. How exciting. Also, Karen, of course, you are in the prize draw for this amazing prize, which we'll be drawing tomorrow in our wrap-up show. So you do need to drop us an email, please, Karen, to prizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you need to send those into. Right. We are going back to Tiffany we're going back, of course, for more organising, which is fantastic. How are you doing over there, Tiffany?
I'm doing great, Joe. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So I just want to reinforce the importance of testing to make sure your bar is actually hooked on before you start hanging things on it. So should we try this again? Getting your craft desk organized with your hang and hold supplies. There we go. Here we go. Now look at that. My craft desk has now expanded out. I've got all these other things at my fingertips and my workspace is clean. But you know what, Joe? The hang and hold isn't just great for craft supplies. I'm going to move these over. I've got another bar over here. Hopefully that one's hooked on. So I'm going to pop these over here. My lovely assistant, Vanatisa, is here to move those. Look at this. You might have seen this. I did a little Instagram post about this. This is the hang and hold for your picnic table for camping. And I'm going to I took all the sections out of my bucket, of my basic bin, and now I've got cups and small appetizer plates, and those are going to go on there. So imagine this on your picnic table. So you've picked up that extra space on your picnic table. I've used my cup holder for utensils. I'm going to show you how to hook that on something else in just a minute. I've used my basic bin. Hang on, utensils. I've used my basic bin for all those condiments, right? Salt, pepper, barbecue sauce. Now, the cup holder doesn't have a piece of fabric right here, right? I'm going to pull it over here so you can take, there's no fabric there, which means it's going to hook on to the outside of any other bin. So I'm going to reach over here. I'm not quite tall enough. I'll hook it on the side so you can you'll see what I'm talking about. But you could hook this now onto any other bin that you want. But here's the piece de resistance for the picnic. Take your tool bucket, remove the middle pieces, and you definitely don't want this one to come unhooked, right? Now you've got a perfect place to hold that bottle of wine. So think about it in your garage, on your workspace, in your office. Any of those places are going to be perfect for just adding a little bit of extra space, and that is what the hang and hold is going to do for you. So you're going to want to pick up the extra cup holder, maybe an extra tool bucket to use in different ways, but you are absolutely going to love this system. Imagine having one on either side of you as you're working, right? So all of your tools, your paper, whatever it is, at your fingertips. You're going to totally love it, Joe.
It really is, and I guess the great thing about it is that it is going to give you so much extra space where you didn't even know that you needed it, which is awesome. Or where you thought you had no extra space whatsoever, this is going to give you that space as well. I just want to recap the options then that you've got when it comes to going for this. You can go for the collection if you want to, gives you a bit of everything. Add that cup holder in, or what you can do is you can go on the 3 for 2. So if you're going for a 3 for 2, then you can build your own. So it's up to you. So that's the bucket there on its own. Details are there on the screen for you for the bucket. We also have the bar. So the bar is what you're going to need absolutely, and then you choose the other bits that you want to go with it. So you have the bucket. You also have the hold supply bin. That's a slightly longer one. And then the other one is the tool bucket as well that you can see just there. And then you've got the cup holder for you too. So you can either go over to the website, put your own together on the 3 for 2, or go for that main collection. It's completely up to you. Now, I must go back to Slide Stash and Store. So busy on here. So many of you seeing the value here and seeing how you're going to use these all around your craft space, in the kitchen, in the bathroom. As Tiffany was saying, they are just fantastic. When you don't want to reach in and knock everything over, you can slide these directly out and slide them back into wherever you want them. Make amazing drawer organisers, wonderful in the craft room. They're going to be great all over. 6 different sizes here for you as well, which is fantastic. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 going up to about, I think it's 4.5 inches on that largest one just there. But the depth is the same on all of these, about 13.5 inches. So they're perfect to slide into a drawer. They're wonderful to slide into your cube storage as well, which is fantastic. 56.75 or 67.15 gets you 3 of each of these. So that's a really great starting point for you. You've got 3 of all of them then. If you wanted to go for individuals, or if you wanted to add extras in, which is what I say, because no doubt you're probably thinking, well, do you know what? I have a load of aerosols. So yes, I'm going to go for the whole collection, but I'm going to need extras of number 3. Then you can do that. So you can either go for, I'll give you the individuals for you. Size 1 is this one just here. Details there, 3 of those, $6.99 or $8.99. This is size number 2. If you want to go for 3 extras of those, absolutely you can. Then number 3 is this one just here, $9.99 or $12.99 for 3. This one here is number 4. Price is there on your screen. Number 5, if you want to go for extras of those, perfect for holding your 12 by 12s. And then finally, oh, hello, you stay there. Number 6 here, if you want to go for extras of those, absolutely you can. However, if you want the starter kit, if you want the big collection, you want the best value, you will have to be fast, because half of that stock has gone and we are only just over halfway through this incredible Sweet 16 totally Tiffany takeover, which is amazing. Now, storage and supply, I believe, is what we're going to have a look at next with the lovely Tiffany. These are fantastic, aren't they, Tiffany?
You know, the storage and supply cases are amazing. So these are there's 3 of them that you're getting in this collection, and they all have different drawer configurations. So this has got 2 drawers, this one has 6 drawers, this one has 4 drawers, and like so many of the things I make, they're clear, so they're not exciting empty, but I want to show you one cool thing. So these are dimensionalized, so I'm emptying out the 4 drawer right now. I can choose to split them up. So I can put 3 of the 3 drawer or 3 of the 6 drawer in, and then combine 2 of the 4 drawer in that same bag. So really the unique thing about these, the cool thing about them, is they can be configured to fit whatever you want to store in them, right? So, and then you can do the same thing, of course, with the 2 drawer, which is half a section. So let's take a look at them loaded up, because it's so much more interesting, isn't it? Okay, so of course you know it. You know I'm a washi tape junkie, right? So here is my rainbow washi tape collection. And the beautiful thing about these drawers is once you open them up and lay them flat, now they are literally a drawer system. You can literally pull that out and just get to the products that are in there. So I think you've seen me store them on my shelf even. Let's find a number. Okay, here's a 4 drawer. Again, super durable, really well made, heavy duty quality. This is loaded with punches. We all know how heavy punches are. Again, I can open that up and access everything through that drawer. The other thing I can do is stack them up to create a stacked drawer system. So you're really going to love it on so many levels. It is going to work great to organize just a ton of different types of supplies. So that's another 4. Here's a mixed one. So I've got all the cords and cables. I've got big cords and cables in the half, and then I've got the 3 smaller ones. But it's a great way to organize, again, things outside of crafting, not just for craft supplies. There's that one's loaded with batteries. What was I looking for? Oh, here we go. So this one is with the 8.5 by, or the 8 by 5 pocket. So I've got dies and stamps in there, those magnet pockets. But again, I'm going to be able to stack that up, and now I have got access another system of drawers. Now you can go 3 or 4 high on these, and they're going to be able to support each other and support the weight. So really great for doing, and you can actually put them on your shelf. I'll do it for you here that way instead of standing them up. So if you've got things that you just want to have access to all the time, label the front of those drawers, and now you can put them on the shelf, and you can have access to those drawers and those products if you want to have them readily available when you're working with them at home. Now, you've got a little bit extra space in the back, so if you want to add something in there like your color book or coloring sheets, this one is loaded with all kinds of embellishments and colored pencils. So the variety of things that you're going to be able to find in your storage and supply case, or store in your storage and supply case, I mean, they're just countless things. Small foil rolls, this is something that are always a challenge, right? What am I doing with those small rolls of foil? Perfect in the 2 drawer. For those of you who are junkies for tools, right? Here are all the things that go with my button press. So I've got all the little bits and pieces, right, that I'm going to need, all the button backs, everything's right there. It's just like having a little drawer system that is portable, that everything can stay contained in, but it's also clear so you can see everything. So in this collection, Joe, you're getting the 6 drawer, the 2 drawer, the 4 drawer, or you can choose them as well separately, but they all work for so many different things. You're just going to love them. I'm sure some of the comments are up there. Once you start using them, you're going to wonder how you ever organized your craft room without them. Are you going to be able to pick a favorite? That's my question. No.
Oh, yeah, I think the 2 drawer is my favorite. Absolutely. I think it's great. I love the 2 drawer for things like cables and stuff. You know, like phone charging cables and stuff that you just seem to have everywhere wrapped around each other. They work great in the 2 drawer. They're saying that all of them are absolutely fantastic. The great thing about this is they're on a 2 for 25 or 30. So what that means is you can come in, and if it's the 2, you can go for a couple of the 2 drawers and then maybe one of the 4 drawers, one of the 6 drawers. It's completely up to you. Build your own bundle, which is amazing. So you can really get what you need. $12.79 or $13.59. That's the 4 drawer that is there on your screen. The one we really need to talk about right now, and we need to go back to, is the 6x12, because shut the front door, boom, 80% of this has now sold out and gone. Remember what you're getting here. So you're going to get the 12x6 itself supply storage case, and then of course you're going to get all the different pockets that you could need in there as well, which the lovely Tiffany is going to take us through now. If this is in your basket, 80% has gone. I think this is probably going to be our first sellout of the show, so you need to be quick for that. $12.80 or $16 if you want to get your hands on this. Tiffany, why is this one flying? This is like the hottest ticket on the whole show tonight.
I'm sorry, Joe, I lost you for a second.
That's all right.
Let's talk about Fab Files. Here we go. We have got the 4x6, the 5x7, the 6x6, and the 8x8, and these have been, a lot of them have been out of stock. The pockets that go with them have been out of stock. Almost everything is available for you today. Let's start with the 4x6. Now, 4x6, that's just going to scream to you photo storage and organization. Absolutely. I don't even need to show you that. You know this is a no-brainer for organizing your photos. It is also a great place. These are my little memento pockets, right? These are the kind of things that get lost, these little clear pockets. So I've got them organized inside the 4x6 pockets, in the 4x6 box, but also things like glue dots and pop dots, all of those types of things that you're always sort of looking, where are they? They're flat, they get lost, they get stuck on other things. They're going to be perfect. So that is what's in the 4x6. Of course, the 5x7 is a no-brainer, die and stamp storage, but it is also going to be just wonderful for cards you've made, card blanks, pre-cut cards, and envelopes that work within that 5x7 size or dimension. 6x6, of course, if you like to make square cards, if you have 6x6 stencils, if you like to use 6x6 paper pads, you've got your scrap pocket in there, you've got your paper pads. Now I always get asked, how many paper pads can I fit in here? It totally depends on the manufacturer. Some manufacturers put 25 sheets of paper per pad, some 50, so that is going to be sort of the defining factor, but usually between 8 and 10. And then, of course, last but not least, we have the 8x8. And so this one, also with the pockets, great for paper storage, great for keeping your scraps together. And then if you like to work as a scrapbooker in that 8x8 dimension, your album is going to fit in there. Your album refills are going to fit in there as well. So the 8x8 is going to work for not only paper, but albums as well. It also works great for bigger stamp sets and bigger stencils as well. So the 8x8, the 6x6, the 5x7, and the 4x6, really, really basic supplies. Now, these are going to slide off and on your shelf really easily. They have the little handle at the end. These products, with like so many of the Totally Tiffany products, were designed for a one-handed grab. I can take it off the shelf and put it on the shelf with one hand, which means it's easier to actually put things away, to just reach over and put it back. And you know what I say, if it's easy, you'll do it. And if it's difficult, it will never get done. So we've really made it easy, Joe, with these fab files to get all of your paper crafting supplies organized, regardless of what size they are. Let's see if I can just pop these back.
Fantastic. Very, very busy across all of those fab files right there. I'm going to take you through them and give you some stock updates. It is really busy on these. So let's start with the 6x6 fab file, which is this one just here. $6.99 or $7.99 if you want to go for that. Remember, these are on a 3 for 2. So you can go for that, or you can go by the 5x7 fab file. Half gone here on this one, so you need to be quick for that. $6.99 or $17.99 or $7.99. Then you've got your 8x8 fab file, a fifth of the stock gone here, $6.99 or $7.99. And then finally the 4x6 here, half gone here. You will need to be quick for that. A lot of you with that in your basket at the moment. Right, let's move on to the Craft and Carry workstation, which is this one just here. Something that I absolutely love. You can absolutely load this full. The great thing is as well about this is it's really nicely weighted, so it means that it's not going to topple over, which is fantastic. So if you're putting it in the boot or the trunk and you're going to transport this around, it's fantastic. I think it's brilliant as well if you don't have a dedicated craft space but you have a lot of craft stuff, because it is portable. You can take this from run room, pop it into a cupboard, but when you sit down to craft and work with it, everything is accessible. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I've got in here. You're not going to believe how much stuff is in here. So let's start with this. We've got 2 cutting mats in here, so absolutely loads of stuff. We have got another cutting mat in the back of here as well. Is that a top one? There we are. I have got 1, 2, 3 12 by 12 pads. I have got a lovely selection of cardstock in here as well. How many cutting plates we've got in here? A clear plate, another clear plate, we've got a magnetic mat in here, our frosted shim, and another cutting plate. I have got a craft mat in here as well. I've also got some aerosols in here. I've got my, oh, hello. I've got my misters there too. I've got a whole other set of Gemini Junior cutting plates in here. Then, I mean, we're still going. We've got loads in here, so let's move some of this over and make some more space. We've got explosion powders in here. We have got adhesives in here. All of these pens as well, so you can really cram this full. I've got scoring tools, rulers, die brushes, tape pens, glitters, edge crimpers, glue bottles, dies, and even a pen in there as well. Absolutely all of this stuff fits in here. The great thing about it as well, this store's flat, but the thing is, if you've got a messy pile of craft stuff that looks like this, how do you find, oh, I need that 12 by 12 that's under, oh, I can't get to it because, well, you can see case in point, can't you? With this, it's all completely accessible. You know where it all is. You can get it all out in seconds, and also on a buy one get one half price as well. So you can either go for 2 of these, maybe one as a craft space, one as an office space. Maybe you've got children or grandchildren, you want to have like a homework and PlayStation for them. Absolutely, you can do that. Colour options for you are the purple, which I've got just here. We also have it in a black as well, which is this one there. You can go for it in the turquoise, which is that one there, or the pink. It looks a little red in the picture. It's very pink in the flesh. So do go for those. It's available on a mix and match 3 for 2, also with the Ditto tool tote. If you didn't have one of those, then you could definitely get your hands on them. Now, something we have not seen, well, I haven't seen here on Crafted TV for absolutely ages. I'm so pleased that all the components are back in stock. And Tiffany, this is really like where it all began for you, isn't it?
This is my first child, I guess. This is the flagship of the Totally Tiffany line. This is my brain on fire right here. The scrap rack works because it takes everything and puts it at your fingertips. Well, everything that doesn't fit in your slide stash and store, I guess. So when you're looking at the scrap rack, what you're looking at is literally a binder of craft supplies, and it doesn't matter what they are. So stickers, stamps, stencils, they're all here, Joe. If I want to create a page or a home decor project or a card, I can come right here and find everything I need. Not only did we come up with a product, There's also a way to use it. So this first section is all alphanumeric. Anything that's a letter, number, or punctuation mark is in your first section. Your second section is themes and sentiments, and the goal here is that if you want to make a birthday card, you're just going to go to one place, and I'm going to rotate this into the close-up camera so you can see it a little bit better. How's that? So, right, so you can get, what do you need? Borders, do you need stickers, do you need stencils, do you need paper? It's all in here, but your goal is to sit down and create a birthday project. Everything you want for birthday is right there. So this week, or this weekend, while everything's on sale, you're going to get a great deal on the pages, and you can see all the different pocket configurations. Look at this, all my travel supplies right there at my fingertips, and the pockets are really going to hold a lot of materials. They're crystal clear, so you can see things on the back side. So you're going to go through your themes and sentiments, and then you're going to go into your holidays and seasons. So for us, Halloween is right around the corner. If you're making Halloween goodie bags or you're making Halloween cards, this is the one place that you need to come to see all of the different supplies you have to create those amazing, amazing Halloween treats. And then the last section is what we call the rainbow, and that is where you're going to put everything that doesn't fit into the first sections, and it's going to be grouped by color. So if you want to add something like a flower or bling or a tag or a glitter, you're going to see all of those things right here in that rainbow. Now, what I really want to impress upon you is that not only does this make it incredibly simple to actually craft, it makes it incredibly simple to find your materials, put your materials away, and on a day like today when you're buying new things, it makes it really simple to put new things away as well. So if you bought travel stamps, or you bought travel stickers today, you're going to go right to your travel section and you're going to add those in. So it makes it really simple. You always know where your things are. You always know where to find them. Okay, next big thing about this, also available today, is the craft and carry binder. So one of the things that we like to do as crafters is go places. So the craft and carry binder, I'm just going to open this up. I'm going to, what did I do with my little tool here? I had a little bone folder on me. Lisa, can you hand me? Oh, it's right there. So the scrap rack is all put together on hook and loop, and it's just 3-ring sections. So I'm just going to slide my hand under there, and I'm going to pull that section off. So if I was going to go somewhere and I was going to work on birthday cards, I would take my birthday section and I would pop it into, sorry, I just need a table as big as a house here. I would pop it onto this Velcro strip inside the binder. So now I've moved all of my birthday supplies from the storage at home to the storage on the go. I've got all these pockets and loops on the side. I've got a big 12 by 12 pocket on the back for even more storage. And on the front, I've even got a big pocket to hold my paper trimmer. So now I can zip this binder closed, grab it by the shoulder strap, head out the door, get everything done. But what's the beauty of this, Joe? The beauty of it is that I didn't spend any time gathering bits and pieces all over my craft room. I'm going to work on Christmas cards. I'm going to work on Halloween cards. I'm going to work on a birthday project. I'm going to take the whole section, pop it in my bag, take that rainbow section because I can fit 2 sections in the bag, and then I'm going to go to my crafting event. And what I'm going to do, actually get things done. And when I get home, I'm going to take each section out of the binder, and I'm going to put it right back on my base unit. And now I have everything organized at home. Again, the same way it was when I was traveling. It's all visible, it's all accessible, and most importantly, everything is at my fingertips. So whether it's alphabets or birthday supplies or Christmas card making supplies, everything is right there. It's quick, it's fast and easy, and it is organized. What do you think, Joe? Are you going to organize your scrap rack in my 4-section system so you can find everything?
I think everyone needs one of these. They need to get themselves organised. I know it's a legendary product for Tiffany. It's where it all began. It sort of gave birth to the whole of this amazing, incredible range. There's lots of different options for you when it comes to going for this. And again, you are able to sort of put your own bundle together, which is fantastic. So I'm going to take you through some of those options right now. Details are on the screen there for the scrap rack basic. That is going to get you the sort of core component of your scrap rack. So that's going to get you the base, the wings, and also the binding elements which are on that hook and loop. So that's really where the whole story starts for you. £87.99 or £95.99. Use your Club Inspire discount there as well. And then we've also got lots of other extras that you might want to put in there as well. So we've got the basic storage page. This is the Traders 12 basic storage page. You get a 10 pack of these here, £10.99 or £12.99. The next one here is the scrap wrap flipping storage. Now this is great because you've got multiple storage pockets in one sheet. There's a 3 pack of them here as well. So when it comes to toppers or offcuts of papers, they will go in there so easily. £19.99 or £24.99 for those. We've also got the embellishment storage. We've also got the embellishment storage page as well. It's a 3 pack here for you. This is great for all of those smaller items. Maybe your little gems, self-adhesive gems, brads, little die cut, pre-laser cut elements, £24.99, £31.99 gets you a 3 pack of those. We then have the Perfect 6 basic storage page for you as well. It's a 10 pack here. It's going to be perfect for stamps, small dies, any loose embellishment that you may have. £8.79 or £10.39 as a platinum member for that. We've got the next up for you is the vertical double basic storage here for you. A real essential there, a 10 pack of those, £10.99 or £12.99. Of course, all these going into your scrap rack. And then we've got the side loading single storage page, brilliant for storing a whole scrapbook page in there. Maybe it's your work in progress that you want to save and store in these. Absolutely, you can. We've got the Duo 4x1 storage page available for you as well. That is a 10 pack there for you for that price you can see on your screen. We've also got the Fantastic 5, a 10 pack available here for you as well, £10.99, £12.99. I know so many of you are going to be stocking up on so many of these items. It's so great. We've got so many of the scrap rack items back in stock for you. We've also got the Daily Double 2 pocket available, a 10 pack of these here, £9.99 or £11.99 if you want to go for those. The Fabulous 4, that's in stock for you at the moment, £10.99 or £12.99 if you want to go for that one. And we've also got the supersized single for you as well, £10.99 or £12.99 if you want to go for that. What I want to quickly take you through is that amazing craft binder. I know that Tiffany gave us a little look at it a moment ago, but this is just so fabulous because it's going to come with, of course, the one ring, the one sort of spinder in here, which is fantastic, which means that you're going to get one of the 3 ring spinders in there, which is fantastic. So the other great thing, yes, you can store all those storage, all those pages we've just shared with you in here, and of course you're going to be able to store all of your beautiful papers, your embellishments in here too, of course. But because it is a 3 ring binder system, that means that if you wanted to, if you were crafting out and about on the go, and you wanted to store maybe some of the magnetic sheets from your storage binders in here, absolutely they'll go in here from our Purple Crafters Companions ones. Loads of room in here, nice big elasticated mesh pockets so you can see what's in here, room for pencils, room for pens to be stored in here, loads of storage in the other side as well, lovely big pocket in the back of there, and also just excellent quality, which is exactly what you expect from Totally Tiffany. So do grab a hold of that. I would say, even if you're not using the scrap rack system, I think you're going to find a lot of uses for that because it has that 3 ring binder system within there, which is fantastic. I can't find my zip. There it is. And again, the great thing is, do you know what it reminds me? When you go when you have really expensive curtains made, and the guy comes round and they have that sort of folder that they have with all the sort of lovely fabric samples and stuff in. It really feels like that. It's real great quality, this, and I know you're going to absolutely love it. It's going to store away beautifully. You can go for this, the black one, or of course you can go for the turquoise as well. It's completely up to you. $40.19 or $46.89. Let me share with you again details. So either the black, as you can see just here, or the turquoise available for you too. Oh, we've got a purple one. I didn't know that. Here we go. The purple's available, and we've got a pink one as well. Oh my, we are spoiling you tonight. So there you are. They are all the options there for you. Lots of you chatting away with us in the comments, which is fantastic. Right, Kathy C says, I got this hang and hold when it first came out, totally changing my space. Mary says, Fab Files are such sturdy boxes. Gail says, the Workstation is fabulous. I've been using mine for several weeks and it's great. And Therese saying, they're filling their basket as well, which is absolutely fabulous. However, the star of the show, aside from Tiffany herself, obviously, has been the incredible Slide, Stash and Store. This has been a double boom launch, Tiffany.
Boom, boom, boom. I think it's a triple boom launch. You know what I'm going to do right now, Joe? I'm going to announce
yay.
winners. Okay, so for those of you who missed Tuesday Live this week, we put up a contest. It was on Facebook all week. Big Bertha, when we first started talking, the biggest girl, 4.5 inches, 13.5, 8'6", front back. She was nicknamed right away Big Bertha, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to name the rest of the girls or the rest of the boxes in this collection? And I did try to come up with something that was JoJo, but I just couldn't do it, Joe. So I'm going to have to come up with one other thing for you. So winners, now you need to contact prizes at Crafters Companion. So first we're going to start with, we're going to go from this end. So we've got Big Bertha. She was already named. Winner for number 5 is Anathea Goebel for Large Marge. So Large Marge is number 5. Right here, number 4, Melinda Nowak, Gliding Glenda, right? Glides in and out, off and on your shelf. And number 3 is Andrea Broerson Passow. This is Handy Andy. What a nice, clever name. She owns so many things. Number 2, going for Sherry Larson Clintron, Slim Kim. We love a nice Slim Kim. And last but not least, our little girl right here, Bonnie Block. You're the winner with Bitsy Bonnie. So now all of the girls in the collection have a name. And again, those of you who are winners, please reach out to prizes at crafterscompanion.com and we will get you all hooked up. Okay, so enough fun and games. What are we going to put in our Slide, Stash, and Store boxes? I guess I should give you kind of just a quick dimensions. They're all 13.5 inches long. It's just the front dimension, the width, and then the height at the front and the back that vary. So you're going to get a printable like this right off each of the items in the website at the bottom. You can print this and it will tell you the dimensions. So it makes it really easy for you to print that out or put it on your computer and know how big all of them are and the things that will fit. So I'm really going to encourage you to download and print that as well. But let's take a look at, let's start with Bitsy Bonnie first. What is going to fit in Bitsy Bonnie? Now we talked earlier about what might fit in there in your craft room. Look at this underneath the bathroom sink. These are all of the things that are just going to tip over under the bathroom sink when you reach back in there. Now you've got them all nice and neat and organized. So you're going to love it in the bathroom, but you're really going to love it as well in your craft room. And so I'm just going to take a quick, pull these off the shelf really quick so you can get a peek of them. I'll put them right here in front of my close-up camera. I don't really need to say too much about them because all of you know what all of these little items are tucked into my Bitsy Bonnie box, right? Really simple and easy. And again, one of the things I really want to stress for you is, look at all those threads, is how easy it is to fill that space on your shelf with your boxes. So Bitsy Bonnie, she's our little girl, and she's going to hold all of your small items, things that roll away, things that you lose track of. So that's number 1, Bitsy Bonnie. Now let's talk about number 2, and this is our girl, Slim Kim, number 2. So paints, washi tape, glitter, really great for that. And again, what's under your bathroom cabinet? All of these things. I live in Arizona, so I've just got dozens of different types of sunscreen. That's a great way to organize everything under the bathroom cabinet. And look at all my crafty stuff as well. So number 2, Slim Kim. She's going to be great for paints and glitters. Great big rolls of washi tape as well. We'll bump over now to number 3, which is, number 3, Handy Andy. Andy, where are you? So here's Handy Andy with our storage pockets that you saw. These are also on special, the Kiwi Lane storage pockets today. They fit perfectly in Handy Andy as well as in that 12x6 box. So she's awesome for things also like your punch boards, right? You got those weird shapes and sizes of punch boards. So Andy is going to be perfect for that, number 3. And then, of course, she is also going to be ideal for your big bottles of paint as well. So whether you're organizing tools or templates or big 12x6 stickers, the number 3, Handy Andy, is going to be a perfect match for that collection as well. And I don't think I talked about Handy Andy. There's somewhere under the bathroom things, right? All the stuff that tips over when you're reaching back. Especially if you shop at the big stores where you have to get multiples of toothpaste. Well, here's the next one, number 4. Look at that. So these are things when I buy at the big box store, I got to get multiples of all of this stuff. I've got to store it somewhere, and I've got to have access to it. So just under the cabinet, out, get what I need, slide it back in. I'm not knocking things over. The other thing about it is, before I go to the big box store, I can pull that out and say, oh yeah, I don't have toothpaste, I don't have body wash. Really simple. Okay, now we're on to number 4. You might venture into the garage now. You've got spray paint storage. You've got big tube paint storage. Things like Mod Podge, that type of thing. They're all going to fit in there, and you can see through the box. You can really see what it is. All of us using Gemini or Spellbinders or one of the other cutting systems need a great place for our cutting mats, and this is a great box to do that in as well. And then, of course, if you've got that small guillotine cutter, as we know, things that are not flat are difficult to store because they're difficult to store, right? They're not a consistent size. We've just squared that up using the Slide Stash and Store. So box number 4 is going to work great for all of those items, keeping it really simple and easy. Put them on and off your shelf. Add a label to the front. Like I said, I use the quilting clips on the front for my labels. Woo! Number 5, all of these things that go underneath, I'm forgetting to say the name. Number 5 is Large Marge. I forgot Gliding Glenda. Large Marge. So all of these, now this is the number 1 offender, right? Underneath your bathroom sink, or your kitchen sink, wherever you keep your chemicals, you reach in the back for something, over the top of something else, and everything else goes over. And then what happens? It spills out, it leaks. This happened to me this morning as I was setting these up. Things were spilled out and leaked on the bottom of my cabinet. Well, if that happens with this, you can just pull out the whole tray, set it down, wipe out the cabinet, pick up the whole tray and put it back. It's cake. It is so easy. Okay, on to number 5 over here, Gliding Glenda. She likes buddy bags. She is awesome for quilting rulers. And let's go back and visit again those Kiwi Lane template storage pockets. So now I've taken my small quilting rulers. These are the things that get lost, and they are not cheap. And I have organized them into these pockets. Look at those tiny little rulers with the instructions. They're right there. Now I can put them in with my bigger rulers, and I don't have to worry about losing them. They stay organized, they stay neat, they stay tidy. So this is number 4, Gliding Glenda. Again, she is awesome for things like patterns as well. So you are going to love her all over your craft room, but especially if you are a soft crafter, she's going to be one of your best friends. So buddy bags, patterns, quilting rulers, embroidery hoops, they're all there. Okay, Big Bertha, my friend, the first to get named. She is your 12 by 12 big storage. Now, any of the boxes are going to work for 12 by 12 because they're 13.5 inches long. So it just depends what you got on the side height, front and back height, how you want to control those things that are in the box. So Big Bertha here is loaded with some of our favorite products, the Scrap Master, the paper pockets, all of those things. And yes, she will hold your Cricut cutting mat. Fit in there with no problem. And yes, my friends, she will fit in your Calyx Expedite Cube as well, even with your cutting mats in there. My shelf is a little shorter than the Calyx, so she won't fit on my shelf. But let's talk about Bertha. Again, under your cabinet, right? Here we go. All of those cleaning products, you are just going to pull this out, choose the one you want, slide it back in, use your product, bring it back, boom, back in. So simple. Under your cabinets, I just can't. I'm so excited. Okay, I do have to share one thing with you. Those of you who know my good friend Stephanie Bernard, Stamps of Life, the first question she asked me was, will it hold toilet paper? Look at that, 6 rolls of toilet paper. This is the Costco size, so it's a big size, but they're all stuffed in there. So that's gonna go right under the bathroom sink. Everything stays neat and organized that way. Okay, buddy bags. Buddy bags aplenty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got all the different sizes from Terry, Shelly, Edna, Katja. Here's another Katja. We only went through Katja once. She also is going to fit paint. So if that's something you're looking for storage, Katja may be your girl on that as well. Teresa, Shelly, they're all here. All the girls are here. It's a girls club. Sorry, Joe. So sorry about that. Okay, tools again, right? Button press, all the materials, all the instructions. This thing is a great tool, but it's a beast to store because there's nothing square about it. It's hard to put anywhere. As soon as I put it into this box, it now becomes squared up. Everything's organized. Everything's together. I can pull it out, can literally work out of the box, put it all back, and then pop it back on my shelf. And you saw that again, that I organized the extra parts for that right in the storage and supply case as well. So think about the things that you've seen on the show today, how they're going to combine together. What you need this to work with that. What else do you have in your craft room that you're struggling with in terms of keeping multiple parts together? Today is the day to find the perfect solutions for all of those things. Also, of course, the Tiffany rainbow of yarn, right? I love this. I know, look at me. We all go together, right? So the Slide Stash and Store, 6 boxes. The collection is going to give you 3 of each. You are going to look around your home and say, oh, I need 12 Big Berthas. I need, 6 of the Glendas. I need 7 of the Slim Kims, whatever it is. You are going to love this system and how easy it is to integrate all over your house. So, Joe, I want to know, outside of your craft supplies, where are you going to use Slide Stash and Store?
With all my power tools, obviously, Tiffany, because I am such a man. I don't actually own any power tools. It's going to be for my crochet stuff, if I'm being completely honest with you. So incredibly busy on those at the moment. 56.75, 67.15. That gets you 3 of each of those. Don't forget, they are all available individually in their 3 packs as well. So what a lot of you are doing is going for this main collection firstly, and then maybe adding some extras in of the ones that you really know that you're going to be using. I'd imagine the larger sizes specifically. For me, it'd be the largest sizes and the smallest sizes. I think the smaller sizes they make great drawer organisers. How are we doing on stock here, Georgina? 60% now, 60 gone on that big collection. What I would say is if you're watching this back at a later date, absolutely check the website for the current stock situation. Shall we draw another winner? I think it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Look how empty this is. Do you remember what this looked like at the start of the Sweet 16th birthday celebrations? It was overfloweth. Right, the winner is Jennifer Dawn Smith. Jennifer Dawn Smith is number 32. So let's pop Jennifer's name on here. Jennifer Dawn Smith. You have won some dies, Jennifer, which is fabulous, and you're in the bucket. Oh yeah, what number did I say it was? 32. Why is my memory so bad that I can't remember from throwing it in to putting it on here? Jennifer Dawn Smith, I'm going to try and get this all on one line. Does Jennifer have 2 Fs or one F? We realised last week that I can't really talk and write at the same time. Anyway, you were up there, Jennifer Dawn Smith. You're on the wall of winners. So that is up there. We need to also do demo of the day. However, I'm over here and demo of the day is over there. So I don't know what we're going to do. Let's have a look at what you're going to be winning in tomorrow's grand prize draw. It is, of course, a Gemini Pro. For a Gemini Pro, of course, and some other amazing crafting goodies as well. We do need to decide on demo of the day. I do not think it is going to be a hard decision, but a decision it was all the same. Well, I mean, come on. this is number one. Do you want this? Beautiful. I mean, absolutely gorgeous card. But then Jan made this. Number two. Look. Oh, gorgeous. And if it had lights in it, it would light up. Hasn't got any lights in it. Hopefully we'll put some in there. So one or two. It really is up to you. But I think I know which way you are going to go. Now, so busy across so many items on the show. Those brand new slide stash and stores, you're loving them. You're loving the buddy bags. The other thing that is flying out, and I think it is because you just haven't seen them for so long, it is, of course, the Fab Files. Now, they're all back in stock for you. 4 different sizes here, which is amazing. They are available on a 3 for 2. Lots of you choosing to multi-order on these. Tiffany, these again, I think, like the scrap rack, like the buddy bags, these are a mainstay, aren't they, of everything that you advocate and you talk about when it comes to storage as well. The other thing I need to ask you about is the Get Organised challenge. I know there's some exciting stuff about that, isn't there?
Yes, so for those of you who don't know already, we are halfway through the Get Organized, the 12-week Get Organized challenge. We talked about stencils, or we will talk about stencils and punches and templates on Monday.
Woo.
If you've been missing that, make sure you pop into the Facebook page and get all the details you need. It is a 12-week challenge where we are organizing everything in your craft room. If you missed the first 6 weeks, it doesn't matter because everything is recorded, so it's easy to pop back and move forward. So pop over to Facebook, get all the details on that, and then definitely join me Mondays for the next 6 weeks as we organize the rest of your craft room. You are absolutely going to love it. It is one of the hallmarks of the Totally Tiffany brand is the Get Organized Challenge, and it is your opportunity to even almost be working one-on-one with me on getting your craft room organized and all the different ways to do things and all the products to use. So you're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's definitely worth doing. Okay, well, let's talk Fab Files because you're right, Joe. These are a staple in your craft room. So this is the 4x6. Now they come in all the basic sizes. Today we've got the 4x6, the 5x7, the 8x8, and the 6x6 to show you. This is a great place to store your card blanks, right? So here is your little card blank, little heart shape. They're right there. Those are going to fit in there as well. So 4x6, great for card blanks. 4x6 also awesome for small stencil storage, but it's going to work great if you still have or still using your Project Life cards, right? They fit in that same dimension. So the 4x6 is a no-brainer for storing those, both the 3x4 and the 4x6. And then again, we talked earlier about how convenient it is to store things like a glue dot, pop dots, corners, all of that stuff perfectly in that 4x6. So, and of course their photographs are going to fit in there as well. So great for that. Next up, we're going to talk about 5x7. In this 5x7 box, what do I have stored in here? I have my Gemini Mini. Why is it in the box? 2 reasons. It's not square, which means it makes it very hard to store it on the shelf. The other thing is, which you know if you have one of these, it's got little pieces like the folders that you need, and the feet are super sticky, which is great. That's what they're supposed to do. But if you stick it on a shelf, it's hard to get off, whereas if you stick it in the box, oh, I stuck it to the platform crooked. Ugh. I'm going to put my platform in. I'm going to put my Mini in. So now I've got my Mini. This is the 5x7, again, the 5x7 box. So it's a great place to store that small tool as well. You are going to absolutely love it for storing different types of embellishments also. So you can see I've used the pockets here to store embellishments by color or by theme. Really simple, really easy. Everything at your fingertips, labeled, neat, tidy, you know, all the things that I love. And then, of course, it is absolutely ideal for using with our 5x7 stamp storage pockets and our 5x7 magnets to keep your dies and stamps organized together, the stamps and dies in the same pocket, along with the instructions for that particular die set. So the 5x7 is great for so many different things. Then, of course, 6x6. We're going to talk about this because tomorrow is stencil day, or Monday is stencil day for organization, and it is a great place to organize your 6x6 stencils, embossing folders, and of course 6x6 paper, 6x6 scraps. Those things are going to fit in there as just easily as well. So you're going to love all of it for that. You know, all of these, Joe, I think the reason they're so successful is because they work with all of our standard supplies, right? The 8x8, perfect for your planner collection, right? So these are my old planner pages. They store perfectly in the 8x8s if I need to reference them back, or if you're someone who creates a planner and then uses it for almost as an album, it's great for that. You saw it already. I'm holding back one really cool thing here, which my sister reminded me was in existence. 8x8 paper, 8x8 scraps, 8x8 album.
It was, I mean, it was a good job I wasn't, you know, away on the other side of the stupido? What's the stupido? What's a stupido? A studio on the other side of the stupido. She's back. Guess who's back in the house? Right, shall we start with the bunny back? Oh, she's back. I wish you could hear what I could hear. Oh, yeah, she's back. Oh, no, she's not back. Oh, yeah, she's back. Oh, no, she's not back. Yeah, she's back. Oh, yeah, oh, she's here. Guess who's back in the house? There she is.
I'm back. Look,
you are back.
My files away.
I don't know where you were, but you were just, it was quite an unfortunate frame that you stopped on. I was like, oh, that is not a dramatic pause. I was like, we have lost her. Right. I'm going to quickly whiz back through the buddy bags so fast. Am I going through them or is Tiffany going through them? Okay, excellent. Right, let's start with Katia. She is long, she is leggy, she is gorgeous. She is all about rulers, paintbrushes, also great for all your parchment tools will fit beautifully in there as well. She has the side flaps too, so nothing is falling out of her. This one is a whopper and not one that we seem to see very often. It is Kirsten. She is absolutely ginormous. Going to be great for storing all of your finished projects in here. If you love storing your stamps in their packaging or your embossing folders in their packaging, you've definitely got room to do that in there as well. You need to order a couple of extra of these on their own because these will sit beautifully on their shelf, or of course in your Lois. We also have Sarah. Now Sarah is great, developed. Sarah has a side flaps as well, developed specifically for our tri-blend markers. So it means they're going to fit in there. You also have this lovely sort of cascading stadium that they sit on, so it makes them really easy to get in here, and you can store a whole collection of tri-blend markers in there. 24 markers will comfortably go into one of those. So let's have a look at Sue. Love Sue. Sue here is going to be great for ink pads, cricket cartridges, but also I love Sue for things like this. Ribbons are brilliant in Sue. Maybe you want to pop into here your zips on a roll, as we have just here. Right, I'm going to hand you back over to the lady herself. Tiffany's got Barbara.
Not really. I'm not really frozen. I was just joking. Okay. Barbara, here she is. Barbara has 2 boxes. She is great for close to my heart ink pads and other ink pads as well. And remember, you can store your ink pads flat just by tilting Barbara up on her edge. So I know Joe talked about Kirsten. Who should I talk about next? Brandy? No. Let's do Terry. Joe talked about Brandy, the long leggy girl, remember? All right, does that work? Who? Oh, maybe she was leggy. All right, I'll talk about Brandy because Brandy is right here in my slide stash and store in the back row. There she is, Brandy. I always have to sing that, right? I just love it. Okay, so she's got the slide flaps. She's gonna hold ribbon rulers, centering rulers, paint brushes, anything that's long and skinny. Brandy is a must-have in your craft room. Delta Dawn. Do you guys get tired of that song? I need a new Dawn song. Okay, here we go. Dawn has 4 boxes, and that is why everything stands up nice and neat, right? So she's got 4 little boxes inside, keeps everything separated and nice and neat and tidy. 2 rows of loop fabric, so you can go high or go low with Dawn. Now, I talked about before that Dawn is perfect for tea bags, but you know, I raised 2 boys. My life is full of Band-Aids, and they come in all these different sizes, but it's hard to know which size is which in your bathroom drawer. So I've got all my Band-Aids stored there as well. Deborah. Look at Deborah. She's so cute. She's perfect for pencils and markers both, and she does have that nice neat fold back lid, so when you're actually working with her you can have access to your supplies, and then when you're ready to travel again you just close her up, put her flaps down, she's ready to go. Merle, let's talk about Merle. Fast and furious on Merle. Perfect for things, small jars and bottles. We got Merle there with embossing powders, but right here with your mini bottles of glitter glue. Who's up next? Edna. Edna is kind of like Merle's sister, right? So here's Edna, same basic size as Merle, great for your distressings. If you love the square ink pads, you are gonna love Edna. You can put up to 18 ink pad, up to 19. I like to put 18 in the Edna bag. Who? Sorry. Oh, Teresa. All right. Here we go. Teresa. Okay, perfect again for small bottles and jars. You're gonna love her so much, and she can stand vertically in your lowest tote. Gail, I love Gail so much. She is because I am an adhesive junkie, and so is she. Look at all those adhesives. She also is great for your oval shaped ink pads as well. You're gonna get 12 ink pads. In my life. Okay, we got a little song going in the air. I'm loving it. 4x6, Monica's your 4x6 girl. So great for photos, 4x6 embossing folders, card blanks, and the like. Shelly, golf balls, washi tape. She was born for washi tape. Memento inks, they're all gonna go in Shelly. You're gonna love her. She is super versatile. Irene also has 2 layers of hook and loop fabric, which means you can use her for tall or short items. So we saw Irene earlier for these ink pads, but she also fits these. Who's next? Leanne, you gotta have Leanne. Leanne is the catch-all girl. Everything that you couldn't fit somewhere else is gonna go in your Leanne buddy bag. So here she is. She's a great big girl. Boom. Karen and Stephanie. 1 minute. Where's Karen and Stephanie? Let me see. Oh, Karen has disappeared on me. There she is. So Karen is the twin sister of Kirsten. She's got that nice angle. And Stephanie is the master of ink pad storage. So definitely a must-have for all of us who are card-making junkies.
Oh, Tiffany, can I say it has been an absolute triple boom experience, as it always is, working with you. Hopefully one day, we'll be in the flesh together. I'd really love that.
We might have too much fun and get in a little trouble, Joe.
Yeah, I think we absolutely would. You bring the margaritas. I don't know what I can bring. I'll think of something that I can bring. Tea and biscuits, maybe.
You come here and bring the margaritas. We'll sit in the sun.
Absolutely, that is better. It is Baltic here in the northeast of England at the moment, I can tell you. Tiffany, a massive pleasure. I hope we'll be back together real soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you again real soon.
All right, bye, Joe. Great work.
Bye. Right, so busy. What an incredibly busy show. Don't forget to Jan's box is the winner of the card of the show. I love that George didn't ask me what had won card of the day. He just said, where's that box that's won card of the day, even though he didn't know. Anyway, I hope you've had a fabulous day with us today. It's the last day of our birthday celebrations tomorrow. Big thanks to George Squared and to Tracy. I'll see you back here for another full day tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.